Hi folks, it's Dave here from the iReady podcast, giving you my post-match reaction of that absolute debacle that we have just witnessed at Ibrox, where we have been defeated, I'll rephrase that, where we have been humiliated 3-1 by a very, very bang average Aberdeen side. Now guys, this is the last straw for me. I think it's the last straw for 99.9% of the Rangers fans out there for Michael Beale. I said on the podcast that we recorded last night that this was going to be a really difficult game. We knew that Aberdeen would be totally up for this match today. We knew that we hadn't been playing well. We got the 4-0 victory against Livingston in midweek there, but it still wasn't an incredible, fantastic performance. And I think the scoreline really flattered us, although we had the vast majority of the ball against Livingston. I still don't think that we played particularly well, especially in the second half against them. But I knew that Aberdeen were going to put up a fight today, and I knew this was going to be difficult, but I did not realise just how poor that we were going to play against them. Now, I will get to after the game in my thoughts after it, but the team that Michael Beale put out today: Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Davies, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Jack, Cifuentes, Lammers, Sima and Dessers, with McCrory, Suter, Sterling, Wright, Balogun, Barisic, Rice, Lovelace and McKinnon. A very threadbare bench there for Rangers with not a lot of attacking options. And as usual, we start off with all the possession going forward. Lots of fancy play outside the box, keeping the ball. But some of the chances that we had against that Aberdeen, this strike force that we've got, are just powder puff. I keep saying it. And chances that the vast majority of half-decent strikers, not even quality strikers, would be putting in the back of the net. The third minute with a great chance, Dessers again with I'm going to mention this guy's name often. Dessers with a great chance shoots the ball over the bar, no shots on target. 3 minutes later, it's Lammers this time, good touch, steadies himself, gets a shot wide of goal, quite wide as well, not even testing the goalkeeper. Dessers again wins the ball, it sends Lammers through in the counter-attack, again shoots wide. There's a pattern emerging here, I know there is. And then a gilt-edged chance, an absolute gilt-edged chance in the air, across into the box, and there's Dessers with only the goalkeeper to beat, gets his header on target, but again, it's not powerful enough. The goalkeeper makes a save, gets the ball away. It's as gilt-edged a chance as you can get from Dessers. The guy is just not good enough, guys. We've spent a lot of money on this. I mean, that comes down to the manager. You know, he gave us all this patter about looking players in the eye when he signed them. You know, he could look me in the eye and I would tell him I'd give 100%, but it doesn't mean to say that I'm going to do anything for Rangers. It was a gilt-edged chance. Rangers should have been at least 1-0 up at that stage. It wasn't to be. And then after that is when Aberdeen were started to come into the game, and we were allowing them to come into the game. That's the annoying thing. And then on the 38th minute, it happened. We conceded the goal, and it was just dreadful defending. A corner in from the left-hand side. It went past everyone at the near post and falls straight to the Aberdeen player at the back post, who slides in and prods it into the back post. How many times have we seen it? How many times have we conceded goals at the back post like this? Shocking defending once again, and I just knew, guys, and I'm sure the vast majority of you knew, we weren't getting anything out of this game, because even with gilt-edged chances we weren't scoring in the first half, and we knew that would put Aberdeen, they would step up a gear after getting all the confidence of that goal. And that's how it went into the second half. Michael Beale slightly changed it. Ridvan off, Barisic on, Jack off and Scott Wright on to try and go a bit more attacking up front. In the 53rd minute, Barisic did hit a good shot, but it was a good save by the goalkeeper at the near post. And then alarm bells after that as Aberdeen just walked through our defence, hit a shot, comes crashing off the post and back out, and thankfully cleared. But then only a few minutes later, Aberdeen doubled their lead, and it was just embarrassing, guys. It was pinball. I'm going to say that again in a few minutes. Pinball in the box, shot, cleared, Shot hits a player, comes back to an Aberdeen player, gets a wee pass, hits another shot, keeper saves, and then bang, they score. Can't clear the ball. Aberdeen are 2-0 up. And we just knew from that point, as I say, I knew from half-time that we weren't getting anything, but I knew that we weren't even going to get a draw out of this match. Rangers did pull a goal back in the 75th minute, Simmer with a close-range shot to make it 2-1. Then sub Dessers, who should have been off at half-time, in my opinion. I realised we didn't have much on the bench to replace him. He was off. Lovely son. Dessers was just god-awful. He really was. I don't see what the guy brings whatsoever. A lot of people hounded out Alfredo Morelos, said he was unfit, he wasn't interested. Well, my God, I'd rather have an unfit, uninterested Alfredo Morelos right now than have any of these forwards. I really would. And then Aberdeen rubbing salt into the wounds in the 85th minute with almost a carbon copy of the second goal. Again, we don't clear our lines. There's a shot, it gets cleared. They're half cleared. There's another shot, gets deflected. Then it comes back to Aberdeen player. He hits it from close range and off the bar into the back of the net. Woeful defending. Rangers are 3-1 down. There's about 10 minutes of added time on there. And usually I think nearly with any other team in the world, they would be thinking 10 minutes, let's go and have a real go, but not Rangers. It was shocking. Scott Wright gets sent off as well to make things worse. So Rangers were down to 10 men. It was just dreadful. The final whistle eventually goes. Ibrox is empty. The small amount of remaining fans there booed the team off, and quite rightly so. Michael Beale shouldn't be there much longer, guys. We can't go on like this. It has been a disaster of an appointment. It really has. He can't say that the board hasn't backed him, but still to this day I don't think any of us know what style of football that Rangers are playing. We don't know what formation they're playing, and the only bright spark that we've had is the goalkeeper, and I feel so sorry for him because I think he's a top class goalkeeper, Jack Butland. The rest of them are dreadful. And you know, when you've got a culmination of powder puff attacking midfielders that aren't doing their job, they look uninterested, and then defenders that make the same mistakes again and again, it can only lead to one thing, and that's defeats. It was dreadful. Aberdeen knew exactly how we were going to play. We played right into their hands. I can't stand Aberdeen, but hats off to them. They knew exactly how to come and play against us. They did. They got the just desserts. And we were awful, guys, again. And these last 4 games where we've been saying, oh, well, we've not conceded any goals, and the game against Betis, these have been papering over the cracks. Anybody who says different, you're obviously watching different games than I am. We don't have an identity at all. The players that Michael Beale have brought in, I'm not even going to say are average. They are showing nothing. I heard all week, Lammers is coming on to a game, there's something there. You know, maybe doing a wee flick here, or, you know, being able to move to the side of a player that comes rushing in is fine, but we need it in the final third, and he's producing nothing. Dessers, I mean, that guy should never play for Rangers again, in my opinion, and we spent so much money on the guy. I don't know who on earth was scouting him before we signed him. I honestly don't know. It's just dreadful. Michael Beale needs to go now. We have got a great opportunity to win a bit of silverware with the League Cup, and I am worried that if Michael Beale is still there, that's not going to happen, guys. We need somebody who can come in, somebody with experience that knows how to win games as a manager. And Michael Beale just isn't it. He's maybe a great coach, guys, but he's not a great manager. And I've heard a lot of things. We're needing the director of football. You know, we need something to happen that's going to lead the team. And right now, we've not got the squad of players, I think. I realise there's a lot of injuries, but we should still be able to turn up at Ibrox, put in a performance that's going to beat the likes of Aberdeen, even show a bit of heart, and we got nothing today. It was absolutely dreadful. I will be shocked if there's not any news from Ibrox with regards to Michael Beale. Again, I hate calling for anybody's head in management, but it is not working. We can all see that. He has to go. He has to go as soon as possible. I'm sure the vast majority of you will agree to that. And like I say, we are making average teams look really good against us, which is criminal in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you here. There's nothing more I can say, and realise everyone will be totally annoyed by that performance. And, you know, something's got to give. So we will wait and see what happens in the coming days. Derek and I won't be back for a while because I'm away on holiday for a few weeks, so it will be a few weeks until we're back with the flagship podcast, but Derek will be putting out some post-match reactions, and I hope that they're a lot more cheery and hopeful than what this one is. Anyway, guys, try and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. You take care. This is Dave signing off. Bye-bye.